Bon appetito with coffee, and we'll say keto because it is. Well, did you see that? Thank you, Ghostly. She wishes us a happy. It's actually almost noontime. Look at that. See, so I am totally chilling. I did not. I mean, I was up, but I've been like totally chilling. I was just saying to God, I'm like, I remember the days when I was upstairs. That was my room, and I would exercise, right? Excuse if I have any makeup anywhere. That's all over the place because I have not done anything to it. Hold on a second. Let me get a sip of this, all right? Makes me happy. It does. It's a happy thing. I'm sure my teeth won't look very happy later on in my life if they... See, like they're already yellow. I can see it. It's all right. It's worth it. What am I going to do? Make a good-looking corpse? Did you guys see the Ghostly? I said corpse, and I thought she was there. It might be in my imagination. Maybe she wasn't. All right. She's on my mind. Okay, so I would be upstairs exercising, and I'd always say to myself, I really wish I had more space to work out. I always had enough. I had plenty of space, but I always envisioned see, I said envisioned. Anytime I talk like that, she shows up. Okay. So I always envisioned a larger space. So I'm in the room over here, which is totally beautiful. Let's go look. Maybe I can get Richie on the phone, and maybe he'll talk with us. Let's go see. So now I'm wearing my ankle weights. Look. Can you guys see that? I'm wearing my ankle weights. Yeah. Not that I'm not carrying around enough weight as it is. All right, so I got this beautiful room that I'm sharing with my daughter. She's not in it yet completely, but, oh yeah, so I'm in here working out today, and I'm like, wow, this is the only thing that I'm missing is a husband and the ocean. Other than that, I have every single, except for Steven, of course, that's my late husband, right? So like, of course, like, hello, I am missing him. It's so crazy, okay? When you lose a spouse, it is crazy. It's crazy, but I don't want to disrespect God in any way, so you have to understand when I'm speaking like that, it's not to say like, oh my gosh, it's wrong. Well, how could he do that? Oh, how he was so nice. I don't act like that. I mean, in the beginning, I was like, how could you do that? That I understand. But after a while, my senses came to me. I went to confession, and I get it now. Excuse me. My husband used to always drink like this. Okay, ready? Watch. He'd always go. And I'd always be like, why do you have to do that? He and his father both would do that. All right, so I'm going to call Richie, and I'm going to see if he's going to want to talk with us, okay? All right. He's so informative, okay? All right. Watch this. Ready? All right. Let me go. Actually, all right. Well, I'll do it while you're on the phone, but I'll put him on private. Let's see. Ready? Ready? Okay. Here we go. All right. You guys can talk to Richie with me. Maybe. He'll probably say yeah. I don't know. Look at my chins. Those are going to be gone. We're getting rid of them. Is it the most important thing? No. Okay, ready? Yeah, he usually always answers unless he's very busy. He's very busy. Happy. Listen, I am on, I am recording, so I didn't know if you don't have to. I can shut the camera off, but I told them that you might join us. So, just be live not live, but, like on the speaker. Okay. So I don't mind if you don't mind. All right. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got to put you on speaker. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, say hi to everybody on YouTube. You're a star now.
Hey, YouTube.
He's from Alabama, and this is my friend Richie. We knew each other well over 30 years ago, if not more, right?
Right.
Yeah, and he has a great accent. He is a hardworking guy. He does everything under the sun. And now he's cooking breakfast. What guy does all of these things? He works in the garden, he cooks, he jars. He does everything. He fishes, he hunts, he does everything. He takes care of his mama. So I called you and I said I would call you with my coffee. So
Well, are you drinking coffee?
yes, I'm drinking coffee. I had an hour and 15-minute workout.
And you're drinking coffee after workout?
No, I had a wheatgrass drink first, and now I'm having my coffee.
Wonderful.
See, you got to say the wheatgrass first, and then the coffee's legal.
Okay.
All right, so tell us what you are making.
Well, I'm cooking fried chicken.
Of course.
The chicken did not come from the store. I don't know if you want me to tell you where it came from.
I know, your friend, right?
Right. They're yard chickens and plucked and cleaned and we're eating.
Mm-hmm.
And I have deer sausage.
Yep.
And turnip greens out of the garden.
See?
And a noodle dish. Had to have some kind of dish that was either rice or noodles, so I picked the chicken and noodles to go with the chicken.
Yep.
And that is on the menu. And then after that, we're going to have the good old southern red velvet cake.
Nice. Why is it southern?
A lot of southerners love red velvet cake.
Oh, so you guys own it now.
I don't know, but it's probably my favorite cake.
So isn't his accent cute, everybody? Do you love it? It's very different. Because when I said that I had a normal accent, he was like, really? Like, what makes me think I have a normal accent? Right? Because I don't, and he sure doesn't, but to him it is, right?
Right.
Yeah. Like, you never think about it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think in my ears I'm sounding normal.
Yeah.
I can do a southern, how you doing over there?
Oh, yo.
You know.
Wait, they don't know where in Alabama. They don't even know what you look like.
Yeah, just listen to how you talk.
Why? Is it strong? I don't think I have a strong accent.
No, but I could tell, if I first met you, I could tell where you're from.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
When you first met me.
Well, you damn sure don't sound like you're from Alabama.
No, we don't. Although, I sure do know how. Right?
What?
I sure do know how, though, don't I?
You sure do. Sound like my twin sister.
That's right. All right. So, do you have any?
Miley Cyrus.
Oh, gee. Do you have any stories? Any advice? Anything helpful? Because you're always sharing with me, and I thought, wow, you know what? This would be really a great thing because you're always teaching me. So any even anything about that you're cooking, like something, any knowledge coming out of your Alabama brain?
Like what? What do you want to know? What do you want to hear?
I don't know. Usually I don't have to ask. You just tell me.
Well, like you, many people don't want to hear hunting stories or fishing stories or
Well,
anything like that.
I know, but you still tell me.
Well, I don't want to offend none of your viewers.
No. Well, I could put a discretion is advised kind of thing. Or how about the garden, right? So he's getting so excited because now it's gonna be sunny out now, and he takes such good care of this garden. He takes care of them like they're little babies, like human babies.
I actually transplanted into my new wicker tubs. I've been watching on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fella out in Oklahoma, and it's public knowledge. You look on YouTube. Guy's name is Leon, and he's been helping me do wicker 5-gallon buckets and showing me a different way instead of planting straight into the ground. So I actually got all the contents I need.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 6 5-gallon buckets, and I transplanted today in those the way he showed me with the fertilizer and the dirt and the water bottles and everything.
Nice.
I did 3 tomato plants, 1 squash, 1 zucchini, and 1 cucumber plant in this bucket, and I'm going to try it this way.
Yeah.
If it is successful, I'll probably do more next year. And I'm trying this because as I get older, I've had some hip repair. It's hard to get to the ground to do your work. People say, why don't you do some raised beds? Well, it takes a lot of dirt, and you don't really have to change the dirt in raised beds.
Mm-hmm.
But it does suck out a lot of nutrients. You have to add things. So you can take a little dirt out, add some compost the next year, different things. Around here, we use a lot of chicken manure because we have a lot of chicken pens.
Yeah. Would it be helpful I have a question.
Go ahead.
Could you ever, where you have a problem with your hip and you don't want to keep going down, could you ever put it on like a plastic table, like a bunch of different plants and let it grow that way? That way you don't have to bend down?
Well, you could do that, but then it'd get heavy on that table. So what I'm doing is those 5-gallon buckets, and what I've planned is I have a lot of cinder blocks and a lot of 4x4 posts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lay a cinder block down.
Yeah.
At the ends, and then one in the middle because they're 8-foot posts. And I'll set the buckets up top of there so that way the ants don't get in there. That's one big thing you want to try to make sure you don't get is a bunch of ants.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try it that way because one thing, too, is you need it a little bit off the ground if you can because these things will grow long.
Mm-hmm.
Cucumber plants, I've had cucumber plants 16 foot long.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of cucumbers.
When you say long, you mean like on a vine?
Right. That vine would be 16 foot. I literally had to put them on a trellis. So next to this, I'll have to put a trellis.
Yeah.
But you really don't want to put tomatoes next to cucumbers and squash.
Mm-hmm.
They're different kind of breeds.
Maybe you could take these cinder blocks, and so for tall things, you could not make them so high, and maybe you could build something like a table that's a little higher for each, you know what I mean? Like different level table looking things, that you don't have to keep bending over so much. Do you know what I'm saying? I just thought of that.
Right. I have a bunch of milk crates. The milkman is always at the daycare, so he's always giving me milk crates. I can level 2 out. Well, that's pretty high, and then put the bucket. Well, now that plant's almost 4 foot off the ground. So that's a possibility.
Right. You see?
But the goal is not to buy nothing.
Right. Free is for me.
What you have.
That's right. It's funny because now that you tell me how many cents that you pay for all the food that you get, when I hear people online or even myself say things like, wow, we got a great deal. We only paid $2 for this. And it's like $2, when you can get it for pennies.
I can get, we're going to say cucumbers for 25 cents, which is usually the bare minimum they'll sell you a quarter. There's no taxes on it because it's a food product. Always remember that. Seeds should not have taxes, even though you go to, I ain't going to say the name, but the Wally place, they tax you on that. But legally, if you go to a feed store, they do not tax you seeds.
Okay.
Because it's a garden food stuff.
There is the helpful hint for the day. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
So I usually give them a quarter, and they'll fill up me a 1 ounce measuring spoon, 1 ounce.
Yeah.
And dump in there. And for 1 quarter, you count those seeds, they might be 300 seeds in that packet.
So wait, where am I getting this? You said the feed store?
At the local feed store.
What is that?
Farmer's feed store.
I still don't know what that is.
Down here in the South, we have our local farm stores, like livestock feed and feed. That's where a lot of our farmers go get their cow food, their hay.
Like a farm stand
all your
kind of thing?
the little pet stuff. Like if you want to worm your dog, instead of going to the vet, you can go there and get some worming medicine and worm your dog at the house.
Okay,
If
so...
people would utilize their local farm store,
Okay.
you'll save hundreds.
All right, let's do it. I like it.
So,
well, I'm gonna. There it is. Go to the farm store. Okay, now I'm gonna hang up from YouTube, but you stay on, okay?
Roger that.
All right, everyone, say goodbye to Richie. Richie, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Is that how you say it in the South? No.
See y'all later.
There you go. Or one of my favorite things is when you say "looky here." I know that's not a goodbye thing, but you say "looky here." That one. And how do you usually say goodbye? No, you say like something about crocodiles. You know, you'll say something more clever.
A lot of times I text you when I say goodbye. I say holla.
Holla. Holla means, I thought
Holla.
that's hello though, no?
Well, around here, a lot of these people say holla. That means holler at me.
Okay, so just talk to you
Goodbye,
later.
holler at me.
Okay. All right, so holla. All right, so I'm going to hang out with them. All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.